Okay, so I am making a brief statement to someone that has been in my energy for the past year, okay? And illusions are being shattered, and I guess this person still thinks that he can come with me to my new beginning, although he has not done anything, not one thing, to show that he's on my side, except for with his words, the words that he speaks, okay? But a long time ago, my intuition kicked in around April of last year with this person when I felt the energy shift. Things happened in my life and when I was with this person that things weren't adding up, things weren't making sense. This was, constant, consistent. And my gnawing intuition had a feeling that what he says and what he does are two different things. So when that happens, I start looking at the actions, all right? Now, I have gone through a complete transformation. Sometimes people come into your life to teach you lessons, okay? And I really believe that this person came into my life to teach me lessons, because since my recent dealings with this person, I continue to elevate, and I still see more illusions and like trying to pretend that I don't know anything. Well, I can pretend that I don't know anything, but I have known things since April of last year. And my intuition is the channel that that God speaks to you through. If something doesn't feel right in your spirit, it means probably something isn't right. So, let's see. So September, I start getting downloads from the divine about things with this person that are going on, which have matched my intuition in the past. And I'm getting all of these downloads. However, I am not saying anything. I am observing behavior at this time. And yes, a lot of people can say, if you know something, just get out of it. But that's not the thing, because I still transform with this person. I have been nothing but consistent. So I believe with this person. I don't bring up things that I know all the time. I want to see if there's even any conscience that they would come to me and let me know, that there's injustices that I know that are being done against me through this person and through several other people that jumped on the bandwagon to, steal my inheritance. I know that this person has also been involved with that crew or group of people, okay? Simply because of words that they speak, okay? So the words can actually hang them. But I don't say anything. I just continue to sit back and let things unfold until probably the last month. I have been dropping things that I have known about this person to get a response, and it's always defense. There's always a defense, and then it's somehow turned around and thrown back at me that I am, in fact, the one that is doing what I am trying to voice to this person. They don't want to hear it. They just, don't want to take accountability. And so it's just been tiring with this person. And last night, some things have transpired with this particular person, okay? So I am, first let me explain. People get put into your life to either teach you a lesson or, that's usually what it is. So we were both put into each other's life to learn lessons, okay? I've learned all of the painful lessons that we're supposed to learn in this cycle with this person, and I have graduated and passed. So now I'm at the very end of my process, to where now I get to graduate. I get to receive all of the blessings that that God has promised me, because I've done his will. Okay, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. Now when I get to the next level, it's like a video game. I got to learn lessons there. But with this person and with this cycle and me, I am completed through the next task. However, because me and this person were put together to learn lessons together, this person hasn't even done any work. Probably because they have been too busy with the things that I will not go into detail about, because I still have dignity and respect for this person, that I'm not going to call them out. But let me just tell you that it is not, for me, the justices have been committed against me through this person, and they think that they don't want to take accountability. They don't want to talk about it, keep the wool over my eyes, pretend that I'm blindfolded, and just continue to go on their merry way and continue to make a mess with coming against me and trying to pretend that I am just naive and gullible and dumb and don't see anything. It's just because I don't say anything. Not until, recently, like I said. Anyways, this person hasn't completed any work. So now, because there's a tower and judgment and karma to reap results, right? Because what you put out in energy, you receive back, whether it's good or bad. And because I have completed my tasks, I am walking into my favor, my blessings, finally. And this person thinks that they can just piggyback off of me by saying that nothing was done against me. Like, are you kidding me? That's my best friend. Why would that happen? Again, the talking. But the thing is that this person was in my car and left one of his phones in my car. So I pushed on the button, and there are things on there incriminating that line up exactly with what I have seen. As I was seeing these things and calling them out in April, and then just being quiet, hush, hush, but still observing behavior and hearing the same words, but knowing in my intuition while receiving downloads, speaking out, and then being told, I'm the one that's doing it, I'm crazy, there's nothing that they have done, try and keep me blindfolded to gain favor off of me, but they busted themselves by keeping incriminating evidence in my car, which, how are you going to run from that? They can't. Maybe they can, but not with me. So I just would like to say, I know this video is very long for me to get to this point. The cycle is done with this person who knows who they are. The cycle's done. Okay, so just give it a rest. Surrender, or concede, because there is no way in hell that you're going to piggyback off of the work that I've done when you have not even started even the base, the shadow work that you've done. And don't be upset with me, because I am entering into the land of blessings, because I've earned everything. I've earned everything my entire life. I've had to earn it, and it's been hard. But I turn the pain around and I find something positive out of it. I do something constructive and positive so that I'm, empowering myself, because I know I can't control another person. Okay, I am very forgiving, and that's the thing. If this person would have came to me and come clean and taken some accountability, the story would have been different. And I go with what the divine says. So with what, God says, no, he will not. God's not going to grant me even any of my blessings if this person is around, because God knows the heart. However, it took me a long time to uncover it, because I am not going to start up conflict because I know how defensive this person can be. I keep it to myself and I observe and I sit back. And this person, I believe, has hung himself. There's nowhere really else you can go. So, because I have it right here on the phone that was left in my car, and that's all the proof that I need. Because they would continue to gaslight me and tell me that I'm the crazy one and spread the gossip and the slander and the lies about the things that they're being accused of, say in fact that I'm the one. But I really don't care what they do. I can't control what the reactions they're going to do. All I can do is control my reactions and keep my boundaries strong and let this person know that there is no more illusion. The illusion has fallen to the ground. It's in the tower with you, falling to the ground, crumbling down. The illusions and the lies are done. I cannot be manipulated anymore by you. This was divine intervention as far as I'm concerned, because I see everything that I've known in my heart, in my intuition, the things that I have said are true, and this proves it, okay? So I'm just letting this person know you have to deal with the fact that things end painfully, not the way you want them. I didn't want them to end this way either. I want victory for everybody, but all I can worry about is myself at the end of the day. And I will just worry about myself at the end of the day. I know for a fact that that I will be just fine. I am just fine. This has been going on for so long that I'm just, I don't even like cry or anything else about it. I just know what I know, and I'm thankful for the lesson that I've learned with this person. I don't have any hard feelings or any animosity. I forgive this person. I do. However, there's a lot of things that need to be done for the trust to be established again, because my boundaries are sharp. They are up, and I will not play with the boundaries being brought down because the illusions are shattered. You're going to have to come at me in true repentance, and God's pretty much going to have to be the one to tell me, if you ever are ready to make amends, God will send you back to me. Not you coming back to me, knocking on my door. I want God, because he's the only one that I trust at this point. He's the only one that will not do me wrong. He's the only one that has my best in mind, as hard as it might be when I don't see why he's doing things and it's hard. I have to believe with the heart of hearts that it's because it's for my best. And I believe that he's going to be the one to let me know where he's at in this process. And I hope repentance for everybody, because that's the only way we learn. Sometimes you have to learn things the hard way. You have to feel a devastating, painful loss in order to turn things around. Hopefully you can transmute it and turn pain around and learn the lessons, the painful lessons, or repeat the cycles. It's up to everybody to make their own call. But thank you for listening. It's been a long video and I'm super tired. It's just exhausting. My days in this, I guess, season of my life, the season of lack, where God just does not... It's the season of lack. Everyone is stripped away from you. Your job's nothing. And, you have to endure, because I am learning long suffering and patience. All of those fruits of the Spirit that you find in, I believe it's Galatians. They talk about the fruitages of the Spirit, the qualities of Jesus, the qualities of God. The only way for God to put you through to get you to have those qualities is to give you suffering, put you through the fire. You have to walk through the fire, and it's the hardest part of the process that I've been on with God, but it's the most rewarding. I've seen a lot of good fruit, and I'm fighting for the will of God, and that's where my heart is in tune to. Really just trying to change the vibration of this planet to make it reflect more in a loving, but wise being wise, and still loving. It doesn't mean you're weak. It means that you walk in love and that you forgive. You take the high road, and taking the high road has been so rewarding. Not easy, but if I didn't be on this process, especially in the season of lack, the hardest season ever, it's the season right before your breakthrough, and mine's been extra long because I had to learn. I was being disciplined for a money issue, which I'll talk about in another video because this one's pretty long. But anyways, thanks for listening, and have a great Sunday and a great week.